Proverbs chapter 1. These are the Proverbs of Solomon, David's son, king of Israel. Their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline, to help them understand the insights of the wise. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. These proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to these proverbs and become even wiser. Let those with understanding receive guidance by exploring the meaning in these proverbs and parables, the words of the wise and their riddles. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Today's video verse is Proverbs chapter 1, verses 7. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Wisdom and discipline? What does this have to do with being an artist? I mean, kind of just think that we don't need wisdom. What is wisdom anyway? Wisdom means the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. The quality of being wise. The soundness of action or decision with regard to the application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment. So why does an artist need wisdom and discipline anyway? I mean, doesn't it sound all philosophical and all that stuff? But when you really think about it, an artist really does need wisdom in his life. Wisdom and discipline. As an artist, these things are key to our journey. Well, I believe as an artist, these things are very essential to our journey and our purpose with the skills that we've obtained from being an artist. Whether we grew up with this talent or developed it over a lot of hard work, an artist is more than just being just somebody who paints on a canvas. It's more than that. With each brushstroke or each digital brushstroke we paint, we have a story to tell, a beautiful portrait that we want to convey, a message that we want to share with the world around us. The purpose for these proverbs, as it says in verse 3, says, the purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. As an artist, we have an important job. In our world today, art is everything. From movies to TVs to fashion, art is our influence in the culture and helps shape the minds and hearts of people all around us. Us artists, we really do have a big job, huh? So why does an artist need wisdom? Well, I believe that we need wisdom to help convey the message that God has placed in each and every one of us to express the beauty of this world with others in any way, shape, or form that we can to express it. That's the uniqueness of the individual, in a sense. See, sometimes art can be expressionless, or you can just do it out of this impulse, but there's always a sense of beauty or a hint of beauty behind it. Why did you paint that? Why did you add this stroke here? Why did you add this color? These are all things that are essential. And when it comes to being wise with the art, we have to understand our purpose and our reason for creating some of these works. And hopefully the message can come across in a positive light to the world around us. Sometimes you gotta be intentionally unintentional. As an artist, we have been given a unique expression and perspective on how we see the world through the beauty and creation God has placed before us. We have been given a gift to express the beauty and meaning of this world. You see, as an artist, wisdom does play a big role. How we convey our experience and our message to show the right thing to our culture, because what we put out there does have an impact on others around us, and there will be consequences. Whatever you sow, you will reap, right? So be mindful of what you put out there. Sometimes it could be innocent fun, but innocent fun could turn very dangerous. As you may know, as an artist, we have an important role in our world. By our art, the world is influenced and changed. Just look at social media, man. All those things from Naruto or Kakashi or X-Men or Spider-Man, art has a big influence. Even the Marvel movies out, or all the comic book movies out, they all have the influence of being a hero, of being a hero line, of just having a slice of life, friendship, love, what things that matter. It's all expressed through art. And we have a huge role that we got to play here. What we shape on the canvas or in the digital canvas will shape the hearts and minds of people in our culture. Now, with God, He has made us in His image, and the heavens declare His wonderful works. We are His WIP in God's hands. Our lives are beautiful in God. Whether it be good or bad, whatever we face through the suffering of this world, we know that none can be perfect, but that we all need the grace of God, that we all have sinned in our own way. None of us are good. None of us are perfect. In our own power, we try to deny it, we try to ignore it, we try to overcome the suffering of this world, but we don't have the strength in our own. But the beauty is in the work of God on the cross, Jesus Christ, the cross of Calvary. Christ died for us all, that through Him we may have life, abundant life. The beauty of the cross calls us to be God's wonderful handiwork or wonderful masterpiece. And God has set this out for us now and forever. We can trust and see that God is for us all along, and that He offers us a relationship with Him through His Son Jesus. And through Jesus, we can know who we are and know where we're going and know the purpose for why He made us. So as an artist, as a Christian artist, we know that wisdom comes from above. True wisdom comes from God. So what does it exactly mean to fear of the Lord, or fear of God? I guess what it means is that to have deep reverence of God, to have a deep, awe-inspiring attitude or elevation to God, that He is the one that made the heavens and the earth, the stars and the galaxies, the sun and the moon, the oceans, the birds, the seas, the plants, everything. Wow, it really is scary, as Jesus says, to fall in the hands of the living God. So, fear of the Lord, right, is beginning of wisdom. Because once we start with God, we see that, wow, God, you made all this. How did all this come to be? Then you just follow logically. The next question would be, okay, well, then who am I? Who am I to you, God? Why did you make me? What's my purpose? Why am I here? What's the meaning of life? All these questions come to be. And as an artist, we recognize that God has orchestrated His handiwork in our lives to see that, or I guess to plant the seed in us of being an artist, of being creative, of being artistic in a sense, to draw, to create, and to express. And I know our culture has talked down and downplayed artists and underpay us and all these different things, but God calls us to be wise and to be wisdom and to be disciplined, to work on our art and to be strong in it. And that's part of our journey. And that's why I read this verse today. That's why I chose this verse today. That true wisdom comes from above, and that we, as artists, we need discipline to have successful lives as artists. That there is a way, and for us to be right and just and fair with our content, and to help express beauty in our world through our art. And so, yeah. So my reason for creating this YouTube channel is to reach inspiring artists, people who are big nerds just like me, who love comics, manga, anime, video games, you name it. and really just use it as a platform to show that that you can use your art for God, that you can use your art, that you can be an artist and a Christian, and that it's okay to make quality art that that expresses your love for God, but also has meaning and impact. High quality, and you can make something impactful from being a Christian and being an artist. So that's what I wanted to share with the world. And this drawing is just a picture of just a character or somebody that kind of was close to me that recently passed away. And at the moment when I was drawing, I didn't really realize that it was him at the moment. But yeah, so but as I'm just drawing, I'm just using Prismacolors and just mainly black. I didn't want to go too much with this drawing, but just really kind of just practice emotion. He kind of has like a solemn kind of face to him, and just kind of showing the beauty of being content in a sense. So yeah. So right here, I'm just going in with the brown Prismacolor. I was trying to experiment, but you never know until you try, right? And so anyway, I was just kind of playing with the colors. But yeah, so going forward, my next video will just be maybe a fan art, or maybe just one of the original characters. I'm actually in the works of making a comic book, and I will be showing some of that later on. And so hopefully you guys will stay tuned in my journey of making a Christian comic book, and I'll tell you more about it later in other videos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and enjoy the rest of the drawing. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. This is the final result. Just practicing, but yeah, like how it turned out. And yeah, so just good practice. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And guys, I'll see you next video. And don't forget to lighten the light.